You want to know if God's going to answer your prayer or not. Is God going to answer your prayer? If you fear the Lord, then yeah, guaranteed. And I'm going to prove it to you. I want to read to you from the book of Ecclesiasticus, or the book of Sirach. So Ecclesiasticus chapter 2 verses 6 to 10 says, "Believe in him, and he will help thee. Order thy way aright, and trust in him." That's verse 6. 7. "Ye that fear the Lord, wait for his mercy, and go not aside, lest ye fall." Verse 8. "Ye that fear the Lord, believe him, and your reward shall not fail." Verse 9. "Ye that fear the Lord, hope for good, and for everlasting joy and mercy." Verse 10. "Look at the generations of old, and see, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded?" Question. "Or did any abide in his fear," the fear of God, "and was forsaken?" Question mark. "Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him?" Question mark. The answer to those last three questions is no one. He came through every single time for those that feared him, that were obedient to his laws and what God's about, right? And I'll prove it to you. It says there, it's asking you to look back in history, look back in the Bible, and show me a place where God didn't answer one of his children, someone who feared the Lord. You can't find it. I'll prove it to you. So in 1 Samuel verses 1, Hannah was in deep distress, prayed for a son, promising to dedicate her son to the Lord if the Lord was able to give her a son. And God gave her Samuel. Elijah, right, in 1 Kings 17, 21 to 22, who prayed for the life of the dead child to return, and God answered immediately, reviving the boy. 2 Kings chapter 20 verses 5. King Hezekiah, about to die, literally on the edge of death, right, wept and cried out to the Lord. What did God do for him? Extend his life by 15 years. The dude was about just literally dead. Just about. 15 years he gave him for praying. Solomon, right? Asking God for wisdom to be able to rule. Not only did God give him the wisdom, but he also gave him wealth and honor. He made Solomon rich. Solomon was a rich man, right? That's in 2 Chronicles chapter 1, verse 10 to 12. The early church, right? Peter was in jail, imprisoned. The apostles in the early church prayed fervently. And what happened? For Peter's release, an angel came and miraculously released Peter from jail. The leper, all right, that cried out to Jesus, "Lord, if you're willing, you can make me clean." He believed. Jesus just went and touched him. He was healed. Abraham, all right, Genesis chapter 15. No offspring, no kids, no sons, nothing. Said, "God, what are you going to do? Like, I need offspring. Like, are you going to give me something?" God told him, "Look up at the stars. Can you count them?" That's going to be your offspring. They had to end up making a song about that man. Good old Father Abraham, huh? Had many sons. He had 8 after that. See, if you're wondering if God's going to answer your prayer, let the Bible prove it to you. I showed you all the stories. I gave you all the verses. Go and read it for yourself. God never despises his children, those who fear the Lord and those that live in obedience. Never. So he that fears the Lord and lives in obedience to God's laws, your prayers will be answered. That faith that you should have comes from reading the Bible. It's finding the proof in the Bible, like I just showed you, giving you a reason to believe it. Where I am now, it's Monday. I have 2 days to come up with quite a large sum of money that I have to pay things off with. I don't have any payments coming in the next couple of days. But my faith, and that's why I'm making this video now, tells me something's going to happen. I've done everything that I can to I've worked and everything, and I've gotten to that point where it's like, man, I'm 2 days away, right, from this large payment that's due. There's no way it's not going to get paid. I fear God. So if you fear the Lord, you have to have that type of faith. Stay reading the Bible. Keep your head in that word. Believe. Don't waver in your faith. Let it be strong, and your prayers will be answered. Subscribe, like, chuck a comment down in the comments, man. Alright, peace.